This is the second video. Today, I guess I'm just talking about accountability. Today is January 1st, 2026. And for anybody who knows what Project 1356 is, who've been watching that for what, it was like 2.5 years, I think. Today he revealed what that was, what that whole countdown was, and it was accountability. And the whole kind of idea here is that in that video, he says, pretty basic things. He set some goals. Every day he woke up, saw the whiteboard, he would take one number off. He would count down one day, because that's one day less that he had to complete, 6 goals that he had written down when he was 22. Alright. And that worked for him. It worked for him. And some people may be like, oh, but he didn't actually complete his goals. Anybody who has reached anywhere past the age of 19, anyone who's 20 and above, realizes that your goals are never going to stay the same. Your goals are always going to change. You can have hard set goals, and you wake up one day and suddenly, shit, I guess I'm not interested in that. Shit, I guess that's not even remotely what I want to do anymore. I want to go and do something else. I have made it a goal of mine since I finished high school to do, or at least try to do, everything away from how the norm is. Just break from the norm. Be free, do whatever I want, not how it's done in movies, not how it's done with this guy, with that guy. The issue with society nowadays, in my opinion, is that everybody is stuck to the norms. Everybody older than us tells us, hey, this is how it is, this is how it works, but society changes. And that has to be understood. The next generation has different struggles, not necessarily better or worse, but different struggles than what our parents did and what our grandparents did. I won't be able to buy a house in this economy. Not with the amount of money I got in my bank account. Not until I start properly working. It's just not the same. So, basically, the point of this video was Project 1356 had it down. That was the fucking meta for some people who aren't getting what I'm trying to say here. You want to get something done, you hold yourself accountable. You wake up every morning and you say, alright, this is what's happening. We're working towards this. This is the job. Now, that doesn't mean you have to work tirelessly at these goals every fucking waking moment. But, doesn't mean that you just give up, or even if you can't forget about your goals. I can guarantee you that guy didn't work towards his goals every single day. Amount of times he probably got sick, had to deal with family issues, this, that, and the other. Who knows? Who knows? You think he worked towards his goal every day? He had 2.5 years, and he didn't even finish everything. Things changed. He didn't want to finish a degree. I'm making this video right after watching his. Genuinely inspired, genuinely happy that I saw that video and that I was actually a part of that. That's something I don't know about for the history books, but something that's going to stick with me my entire life. The fact that he went out of his way to start this almost a trend. Almost a trend, because I remember when it first started, there were a bunch of other people that were trying to do like these countdown things. It didn't work. Because nobody was dedicated, because nobody had the real motive. He had the dedication. He had the I'm holding myself accountable, and this video is proof of that. And I think that's just fucking amazing. I think it's amazing. And I gotta start holding myself accountable for shit, because God knows I haven't. And yeah, I'm basically winging this video. Like I said, I would be winging most, if not all of them. It'd be like vlogs type of thing. I just put my phone down from watching the video from 1356. If you don't know what it is, I recommend you look it up. It's on Instagram, but if you go to his Instagram, in his bio is the final video, which is, it's inspiring. It's genuinely inspiring. It's something that makes you it opens your eyes and you're like, shit, you know? I wish I was that guy. I wish I was dedicated like that. Maybe he didn't complete everything. Who fucking cares? Who cares? Every day he woke up and he erased a number from the board. I actually don't know if it was every day. I'm pretty sure he missed a couple, but then went and made all those videos anyways, erasing one number at a time, and posted them, or something like that. I could be wrong. I wasn't there for the whole ride. It's still genuinely amazing to see. Anyways, I have no means of editing these videos because Adobe Premiere, you can't, or what was it? I think I think it was Adobe Premiere. You can't even fucking just buy the application. You have to get a subscription because they're greedy corporate bastards. But, you know, oh well, that's society. So, here is my final note for this video. Hold yourself accountable. Do it, because it will make sure. That's the... I fucked that up. The message is to hold yourself accountable. Because if you don't, you're not going anywhere. You hold yourself accountable, you move to the next step, and you make sure you do, because you're holding yourself accountable. It's literally, basically everything's boiled down to, if you hold yourself accountable, it'll work out. If you have goals, and you make sure you do them, you win. Goals change. Sometimes your mindset changes, but as long as you're working towards what you want, what you need, what is good for you, that's it. That's all you'll ever need. In my opinion, that's what I think. Take everything I say with a grain of salt.